As Tom and I began to talk about Penrose, it seemed that the wild program, these wildly fermented beers, were always part of the conversation. And there's not a lot of contextual information about how to do this, other than have you had the experience to do it. The wild term is more something we reference when we talk about the introduction of wild yeast. And I think that really what we are looking at most often is wild beers with a secondary fermentation in oak wine barrels. The barrels we sourced are all from Napa and Sonoma, so it's a combination of American oak, French oak. And we take a beer that we made as this beer, we introduce it to this new fermentation vessel.
This process is more of the art. This is more of the blending, the skills that winemakers learn, having that taste, knowing that taste that you want, how to get there by blending different barrels together to get that cohesive beer that really sets Penrose apart. The barrel program is our art. This is where we showcase that side of the brewery.
To see how those barrels are changing, to see what those beers are doing. One of the best parts of this process is ultimately when you get to sit down with a taste panel, and I think we're all pretty confident that what we've done is pretty fantastic.
5 is funkier, 6 is more tart. Same thing with 7 and 8. 7 is just clean acidity, really kind of raw beer. It's got a nice subtle oak characteristic to it, but doesn't have a ton of that Brettanomyces character. 8, on the other hand, does. It has that leathery note, but then that one we age on some cherries as well, so it has a good fruitiness to it, even though it finishes really dry. We've been excited about this barrel program from well before we opened, just because we knew what it could be and what it would be, and now it's time to kind of have the world see that too.
Yep. Yeah.